Is it? Well, that's it for me anyway. This is my last game of the day. It's going to be compLexity versus Team Baidu. And by my last game of the day, I mean this is my final TI qualifiers for the North American region. So I hope you enjoyed it for the past, 7 or 8 hours. I hope you enjoy the game to come. But for now, we are going to be getting ourselves into the draft of this Team Baidu versus compLexity game. And Mike will be taking over. Mike Loris will be taking over after I'm done. So, Witch Doctor Luna going to be the pickup by Baidu. Io, Chen, Lycan are the bands, as well as the Nagi Siren, the Warlock, as well as the Bloodseeker. Wind Ranger picked up for compLexity, and we did see Adam absolutely rocking those shackle shots.
10 seconds remaining.
About, what was that, 2 matches ago on the Wind Ranger.
5 seconds remaining.
So, compLexity looking to keep this win streak going. They've already got 2. Can they get a third? Or a Team Baidu going to disrupt it and get a win for themselves? compLexity looking for the second pickup now.
Radiant team back.
Night Stalker.
Night Stalker, okay. Really good hero. I think that's going to be a Z-Freak hero. I think it's going to be a Z-Freak hero. I think it's going to be Adam back on the Wind Ranger. And it just runs down. It's just so powerful. I think we saw it a couple of matches ago with a Ograx, a Spirit Vessel,
10 seconds
the plus 200
remaining.
health talent, and was it a BKB? Or was this before the
5
BKB
seconds
came out? I think it was
remaining.
before the BKB came out. And it had something like 3,000 health. Oh, it was Jenkins. I think it was Jenkins running it, right? And it just had so much health. It was ridiculous. The Beastmaster is going to be the first ban of this next stage, as compLexity don't want to get pushed out themselves. Finally, someone wises up, sees how good Moon Meander was being on the Dark Series, and he's just like, you know what, get that hero out of the draft. Just get him out. As compLexity now, it's going to be their ban. What don't they want to be playing up against? Luna, Witch Doctor doesn't really give a lot away. Luna, obviously a good carry, just picking him up before maybe he can get
10
ban out, picked up by
seconds
someone
remaining.
else. And the Witch Doctor,
5
Witch Doctor's a good
remaining.
combo with the Luna, obviously because you can get the Eclipse off, but if you can get a decent...
Dire team ban.
Sorry, just seeing who the next ban was. Yeah, if you can get a decent bongo off with the Witch Doctor into the Luna's Eclipse, with the Lucent Beams there as well, it needs to be a really good cask, but it'll just do so much work for the Luna, especially if you find 2 heroes away from the lane. You know, trying to maybe look for a rotation kill, something like that. Even more than 2.
10 seconds
2 or 3
remaining.
heroes caught on an Eclipse Malediction cask combo. That could be all 3
5
heroes
seconds
going down
remaining.
while the glaives bounce through as well. Are you kidding me? That could be great at finding kills. Could be really bad as well, but you got to stay positive with these things. You know, can't let the negativity get you down. As Team Baidu, maybe just taking a quick look at the last game, seeing what else performed really, really well there, and what else they need to be banning out.
Dire team pick.
They ticked out the PL. That's pretty good. I mean, they've picked up the Luna pretty early, so Chaos Knight is an option. Chaos Knight kind of just destroys the Luna, though the Witch Doctor bongos may kind of detract from that pick. If they can take down the Witch Doctor first and then shift focus to the Luna gets pulled in, and those bouncing glaives aren't enough to take down the really tanky illusions of the Chaos Knight.
10 seconds remaining.
And with the Reality Rift pull, the minus armor going to come out from that, as well as like a
5
maximum of
seconds
4 second
remaining.
stun. Luna can go down in 2 or 3 hits from the illusions. So, yeah, Chaos Knight is a decent pickup. I think it gets
Radiant team
powerful after the armlet and then straight into a heart. Omni Knight's going to be the pickup by Team Baidu, though. There is a silence on the Night Stalker, so Omni Knight's not going to be able to repel if the Crippling Fear does come out.
pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And then compLexity, just thinking about this next pickup. what can they go for here? The Night Stalker, the Wind Ranger. It's a good setup combination. You know, there's the silences, the slows, the stuns, the shackles. If Adam can replicate even half the shackles he pulled off last time he played Wind Ranger with those 2-man shackles, it's going to be an amazing Wind Ranger game. But they just need something else to follow up now, because there's a decent amount of damage, but they need a pure damage dealer. Obviously, they need... I'm assuming this Wind Ranger might be another 5. So where are complexity going to go with this? A minute left on the reserve time.
Dire team pick.
The undying waits.
Okie dokie. Night Stalker Undying. Wind Ranger as the position 5. So both cores, or 2 cores left to be picked up on complexity, so it is going to keep Baidu guessing. They could pick up the Razor if they think the Omni Knight's going to be the main focus in one of the lanes. If they pick up the Razor, it just absolutely destroys the Omni Knight. So maybe Razor Chaos Knight.
5 seconds remaining.
As Team Baidu, again, both teams have a decent amount of time to think about these last 2 picks, you know, so they don't need to rush it out. They can just think about which heroes do you want to be maybe trying to play a little bit of chess. You know, if we pick this up, it'll counter what they were going to pick up. And
Radiant team pick.
Sand.
I like the Sun King. It's just a good hero. You know, you get in there, you throw your epicenter down with the Burrow Strikes as well. Try and get as many heroes as you can with that. It's really powerful. I think the Sun King is a great hero. You know, he does a decent amount of damage from the get-go. He can lock you down with his Burrow Strike. You can even farm with the Sandstorm once that starts getting up there.
5 seconds remaining.
So yeah, I really rate the Sun King pickup here. Complexity. Just thinking about it. The 2 cores, where they want to go from here. Razor is still in there. So that is, like I said, that is one powerful hero they can pick up against the Omni Knight. Omni Knight can't purge away the leash. Just gets chased down. And right-clicked away. Or chased away and right-clicked down.
Dire team ban.
Templar Assassin.
Oh. That was big for Limp. 2 games ago, Templar Assassin just everywhere. Dropping the traps, taking the Radiant Farm. They are going to ban out the Monkey King though. It's one of those heroes that people just don't like to play against. You know, if you can get in a good position, he just throws that Wukong's command down and really starts to mess the Huskar. I think that's the first one I've seen today. As Complexity pick up the Underlord. Wind Ranger carry? It's got to be right. Templar Assassin mid lane. Underlord in the off with
10 seconds
the
remaining.
Night Stalker. Undying supporting the Wind Ranger.
5
Carry
seconds
Undying?
remaining.
Mispick? No, I don't think it was a mispick. I just think they're going to go for some big beefy boys with some little ladies doing all the damage from the back lines. Well, I suppose Templar needs to get up in the face of Team Baidu. But still, it's going to be supported by some big beefy boys. As Baidu now. Just 20 seconds left on this final pick.
spirit.
Choose your hero.
Okay, Moose taking the Night Stalker Z-Freak on the win rate. Okay. So Limp on the Templar Assassin. We've got Moon Meander on the Underlord in the offlane. Moo going to be picking up the Night Stalker. This is going to be a carry Night Stalker. Z-Freak on the Wind Ranger and Adam on the Undying. Moo on the side of Team Baidu. CG on the Ember Spirit once again. Orange on the Sand King. Baidu King picks up the Omni Knight. BTY TGG on the Luna. And the Witch Doctor. I'm sorry I can't read that. If someone in chat wants to tell me what that final team member's name of Baidu is, greatly appreciated. Just waiting for the reserve time to tick down, and we're going to be getting into complexity gaming. Versus Team Baidu. Baidu Kings. He's just called himself Win. I'll call him Win. That's simple enough. They're already out. Baidu Kings.
Prepare for battle.
Smoke's there for the Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor will be catching up, and it looks like battle lines are being drawn. They want to go through the river, try and sneak up on anybody from complexity that's down here, but nobody from complexity is going to be down there because they've already smoked up, and they're heading top. I love the double smoke. Spraying the way through the enemy jungle. It's not even their territory. Like a bunch of teenagers? I don't know. Graffiti artists? But yeah, looks like it is just going to be another 2-rune trade as the smokes, even looking as far into the mid as Baidu King, not going to be seeing anybody. Wind Ranger. It is going to be Z-Freak on this. Are they going to go aggro try?
The battle begins.
Blessings upon a
I hate
loyal
voice
warrior.
lines so goddamn much. Still a rune left. Somebody come and get it before it disappears. Yeah. So Z-Freak, there is going to be an offensive ward down here, but it's not going to see the rotation coming through from Z-Freak. I guess he's going to try and do a little bit of harass onto the Ember Spirit. CG stood in lane. Yeah, it's going to be seen coming down the river now. Z-Freak comes in, just throws out, like I say, a little bit of harass onto CG. As bot lane, Moo looking for the farm, so it is going to be this carry Night Stalker with Adam looking for the support here. Mid lane, Z-Freak's just going to try and do what he can to make the lane easier for Limp. Force CG away where he can. The TP is going to be coming in from Sand King though. So Orange, what's he going to be able to do here? As Z-Freak, Burrow Strike's going to come through, the Flame Guard's there, Windrun's going to come off, and Z-Freak should be able to get himself away. He's not ticking down, well, he is ticking down, but gets himself back. We get a little bit of lag there, but G in a little bit of trouble now. There is a power shot. He's level 2. G's not got a flame guard for 20 seconds. And even Orange getting low. If he can get an angle on this Z-Freak, the power shot's going to come through. Splits the wicket between them both. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Luna. Moo.
First blood. First peace.
I can't do it anymore. No, I'm muting the wrong team, but still. Meanwhile, top lane. Baidu King going up against Moon Meander. The purifications are there. Oh, the Luna needs to be careful once again. Are they going to try and chase down the Witch Doctor? They do get the kill. Adam gets it with the stop. Thank you. Meanwhile, mid lane, it's still going to be 2 lane against a double lane.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Okay, Rune GG's going to go for it, because CG's going to go for it. Can Z-Freak get there? Just denies it away. And throws out a taunt. Meanwhile, top lane. Baidu King up against Moon Meander. Moon Meander, what's he going to be able to do here with the Firestorm? 2 points into that Atrophiora now as well. Just making it a little bit harder for the Omni Knight to be able to get these right clicks off. Does have the Quail Blade to try and slightly counteract that. But again, power shots, CG. It looks like they're just trying to get aggressive on this bot lane, you know. He's only got 9 last hits, but Moo, I think he's got a kill and an assist. Yeah, both of them have a kill and an assist. So it's making it hard for BTY to come forward. Because anytime he does, he needs to be careful about being actually killed off. Power shot. Seafreak, I don't think he's trying to take the creeps. He's only got 3 last hits. You gotta give him something. You know, if it's gonna be two mid lane, a dual mid lane.
Denied.
As Limp has started to get ahead. Just a little bit. Orange needs to hang back. It is a double melee up against a double ranged. Oh, the courier. I thought it was coming in a lot closer because of the minimap. Undying though. He needs to get himself back to base. Yeah. Just checking where he was. Yeah, so it does make it a little bit harder. There's no points into the Caustic Finale now as well. So Limp just walks himself up. The XP is going to be a little bit different. GG. Flame Guard's there. The power shot comes through. Takes off most of that, I'm pretty sure. As he heals up with the salve. And compLexity winning at least 2 of the lanes. 24-5 up against the Omni Knights. That's not too bad. There's only about 4 last hits behind. The Purification will easily be able to catch this up. Meanwhile, bottom lane, the right clicks coming out. Are they going to be able to take down BTY once again? The chase is on. Void on cooldown though. Adam comes in. One more decay and Moo does get it with the Void. And now, Witch Doctor. Tombstone's being thrown down the right click. So what's he going to try and do? Does he try and get this with the wands? Moo needs to run himself back. If there's an eclipse, elusive beam coming in, it should be a kill secured onto anyone. But he does get the soul rip off in time. Heals him up, and now Adam needs to walk himself away. But one more Lucent Beam. The cask is going to bounce through. Lucent Beam's there.
The flames rush.
BTY does finally get a return kill. Moon. That's a decent amount of last hits. He's not too far behind the Luna. And the Luna hasn't taken any points. No points into the bouncing layer just yet. Just 2 points into the Luna Blessing for that damage. Meanwhile, mid lane. Orange, power shot. Just walks away from it. Baidu King. Purification comes out. Mumiana don't care because he's a tanky tank. Seriously, look at this. 3 armor. What? 4 armor. Okay, getting this wrong. Omni Knight got a little bit more armor, but still. Mid lane, Zefreak's gonna come in. The shackles don't latch. The power shot. Still the flame guard up.
Denied.
They're trying to harass him down. In fact, if you can get him down low enough, there's a power shot up in a couple of seconds. He's going to be using the ball to get himself back to a decent amount of health. Or maybe not. Zefreak
The mysteries renew me.
just cancels this off. And yeah, the Baidu's getting fairly beat down in the mid lane. 36-17. Oh, that's not great. That's not what you want. Orange. Power shot in 5. Orange just needs to back himself up. In fact, CG's moved himself off the lane to try and get a few last hits because it was just really not going great for him. Z3, I think he got spotted by this ward, so yeah. BTY and win. Just playing it safe. Just playing it back. And she should still have been seen, I'm pretty sure though. Yeah, definitely spotted out now. just starts moving himself back, or Z-Freak starts moving himself back towards the mid lane, just to make it life a little bit more hard for CG. As the Flame Guard wears off, no power shot, but Moo's rotated in now as well. The night time, he is level 5, so 2 points into the Hunter of the Night, and no level 6 on CG just yet. Orange rotating through behind, Refractions come back up onto Limp. And now he is level 6. CG's 2 levels behind. The illusion's going to come in now from Z-Freak as well. If you can get a shackle onto this tree, CG's dead. Or any tree. Just couldn't find the vision. So the TP up to the top lane. Ooh, Baidu King gets the kill though. Is there going to be any follow-up? Wind Ranger just actually cancelled. I think it might have been. Yeah, the Post Red cancelled that TP. And Omni Knight lives to Omni another day. The shackles dodged off by the Sandstorm, but the trap's being popped. They're going to try and chase him down the Post Strike into the trees. Can they find the vision of this? I think they can. Trap, Limp, kill secured.
You never could keep a secret.
And now Moon Meander.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So the chase is on CG. He's going to be able to pop the shrine. And Sand King TP's in for his protection. As it looks like Moon Meander trying to chase Baidu King away. And Orange Z-Freak, what are they going to be able to do here? Flame Guard is going to be, it's only about halfway through. They do find Orange. But it is just creating space now for Limp to be finding the farm in the mid lane. And Moo
Dire's middle tower is under
does
attack.
have the nighttime, doesn't really have the mana for... Okay, he's just going to throw a void. That's fair.
Dire's middle
There's
tower
Undying,
has fallen.
Z-Freak. Just start to
Dire's
mess with the
top
Dire
tower is
jungle.
under attack.
Orange. He's not even going to be able to get these with the Sandstorm. The power shot comes through, does move himself off just in time. And Limp now has himself a tier 1 tower. And 1600 gold. So that's going to be one Mithril Hammer. Do they find the Sand King? The trap comes out. Orange tries to run himself away. Burrow strikes him down to the low ground, but the power shot should be enough. Z-Freak picks up that kill.
Dire's middle tower
Baidu King getting cheeky, going for the runes. I think they get out 4. Oh, well, at least something goes their way. Going to be coming back up behind Moon Meander now as well.
Dire's
Got himself
middle
the
tower
full
is
drums.
under attack.
Meanwhile, we've not taken a look at the Luna in quite a while. Level 7. Does have 4 points into the Lucent Beam, 1 into the Eclipse. They could make a dive happen onto Moo, but they do need to clear these creeps off first.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, Moo Meander just keeps shooting himself every so often, and it's Moo Meander. Because why not? Lads, I know, or lads and ladies, I know you want the voice lines, but it's like... It's 2 o'clock in the morning here in the UK, and I really can't be putting up with that. At the minute. I've had them on all day, you know, it's been fine. Z-Freak gets in, the shackle's going to latch, the power shot's going to come through as well. Can they get the securification as well as the repel? So Baidu King tries to run himself back, but with Adam here, is he going to try and throw a couple of decays out? Tombstone's been dropped, Baidu King needs to carry on running. It looks like there's going to be a shackle in 4 seconds, a wind run if they want to go for it as well. But they do not. As they are just happy, it looks like, to take down the creeps. Take this tier 1 tower. Moon Meander does kill off. Oh, what did he TP? TP down to the bottom, and they are going to be able to find the kill on to win.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Luna TP's up to try and help defend this. There's no silence, no crippling fear, so the repel does still come out, and now the TP, no way to cancel. And the damage just isn't enough, but it does leave BTY up here
Dire's
solo.
bottom tower is under attack.
If Nightstalker can get in, BTY, does he pop the Eclipse? The urn comes out, yeah, the Eclipse is there.
Haste.
And Moot just stays on the peripheral of it, and now Adam, no shackles, so the Wind Ranger didn't follow up. Moo flying himself in, does he have mana for it? Well, doesn't matter, Limp does, right click, he's going to be able to find himself a double.
Is under attack.
He even throws out a tip. So I was wrong, they had tips left.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Z-Freak is level 6. Didn't pick up any... Well, just picked up a point to the focus fire now. But not going to need it for this tier 1 tower. This tier 1 tower will go down. Try to get the last hit on it.
Dire's
The
top
creeps
tower has
do
fallen.
collect it. And now the rotation behind. CG, the Searing Chains. And taking him down. One more right click. The Ember Spirit tries to jump away. The Burrow Strike, though, going to be stopping Move from securing the kill. Orange. Well, CG does have a TP. And he's going to be right back.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mid lane though, they are making a move. Oh, win. So close. Might still tick down. No, he's healing up through the urn. And it is going to be enough to keep him alive. As we are bottom lane. Moon Meander up against Baidu King in this lane once again. Looks like Baidu King maybe want to be going for the chase, but the Firestorm comes through. In fact, it's not a Firestorm, and it's because of that. The Silly Immortal, the Purification, the right clicks, Orange is there as well. Gets the Burrow Strike through the trees, the right clicks, it should be enough to secure this kill. Now the Firestorm's been popped. One more Purification in a couple of seconds. Baidu Kings picks up another kill onto Moon Meander. As Z-Freak just carries on pushing out this top lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Wind Ranger now with the phase boots. Actually used the focus fire. Was it on? It could have been on because it's down to about half its health. Used it. Looks like he used it on the tower. We're gonna get his 4-man smoke rotation through though. Baidu Kings. Where are they gonna go? Limp is up here. The shackle latches. That's such a long range shackle. And Z-Freak finds the kill as the Ember Spirit does come up, but the trap's gonna be dropped.
Dire's
Night
bottom
Stalker.
tower is under attack.
Going towards that Hand of Midas. Well, here's position 1. Remnants flying. Z-Freak gets caught out. Burrow Strikes there. The Searing Chains as well in orange.
Dire's
Is
structures
able to pick
are
that kill up.
fortified.
Sand, not arrows.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Death tax.
Tier 1 tower being pushed back in. I don't think there's anybody here to try and stop this. Mood does pick it up now.
Dire's bottom tower
Getting
has
close
fallen.
towards that Hand of Midas.
Dire are scanning.
Wind Ranger do they carry on trying to push this out. The cask bounces. Doesn't really bounce to anyone in particular. And now Moo comes in from behind. There's going to be the pit. And it looks like they are going to be able to take this kill on the Witch Doctor. Moo, one more right click.
Dire's
Tier 2
bottom
tower can be
is
pressured.
under
Limp in the mid lane though. Could be in a little bit of trouble. There's going to be the Lunar Beam drop. Limp now the refraction charges. Right clicks the shackles. TPs, but Limp's already dead. Oh, but it's going to be a 2-man shackle coming out from the Wind Ranger. Does he have anything to follow this up? Orange. Z-Freak. I think they've already popped the dust, so he is going to be just chased down. Even with...
Dire's bottom
It doesn't
tower
matter
has
yet.
fallen.
The stun.
Don't worry.
Sand King. It's not
Dire's
enough.
bottom
Man, it
tower is
comes.
under
He
attack.
walks himself in. Is he going to go for the Searing Chains? I heard it. Looks like he may be able to take down the Wind Ranger. There's going to be the Guardian Angels pop now as well. Z-Freak, what's he going to be able to do here? It's going to be relocated out by his best friend, the Underlord. It's a DD top. It's going to be picked up by the Ember Spirit now. Bottled up. Mid lane. Moon Meander does TP back in. Shackles, but it's underneath the tier 1 tower, so CG doesn't want to risk it. Just backs himself up. Still holding on to that DD though. As Limp Desolator has the amount the gold needed for the Blink Dagger as well.
Oh, look at it go.
Top lane.
Dire's middle tower is
Orange.
under attack.
They have the reveal. I think it's on the Wind Ranger yet. There's the dust. The reveal going to be used. Orange caught out.
Radiant's bottom
Killed off.
tower
Shackled
is
up.
under attack.
Nothing they
Dire's
can do.
middle tower has been denied.
Bot lane is being pushed in though,
Radiant
so
structures are fortified.
Baidu trying to take the space that was created on the top by Orange.
Radiant's bottom tower
Push
has
this in.
fallen.
17.5 minutes, 12 to 5, 3k net worth going the way of complexity. And Roshan already being started. Undying does need to be a little bit careful. He's getting low, just going to let Limp tank this for now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
As the tombstones drop, just in case there's anybody coming in to try and... Oh, the zombies are there as well. Okay, I guess Roshan just targets the zombies. Orange tries to get in and steal it, but it's going to be his death. It looks like Orange. Now the double remnant. It looks CG was going to be able to go with this. Gets the Searing Chains, takes down the Undying. The epicenter still sticks and limps on the back lines. He does still have the edge, so the Shackle's not going to be latching. CG, power shot does come through. He's popped the DD. It looks like Moo wants to come in, try and find what he can. The right click's going to come through from Limp. Limp, does he have another dive forward? Well, he's got the blink, but it's not up for another 10 seconds. They are going to be able to find a win, though. Moo. 3 for 1. It could be 4. The CCG, he doesn't have himself a remnant, the flame guard, but the right clicks come out. One more, but the shackles. It looks like they're just going to let him go as he changed focus into the mid lane. Baidu King. The silence is out, the pit of malice, the void. Power shot, Crimson Guard going to be popped.
Purification.
It looks like the complexity just won't be backing it off.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Moon Meander, Orange does see him. Just backs himself up. There is 3 heroes up here from the side of Baidu. Looks like they don't want to be going for it. As Limp just continues to farm, making her way towards the BKB. Surprise complexity. They've still got the Aegis, and they just like to keep this as a, I guess, a bit of a safety net on Limp.
Dire are scanning.
Mine.
Titans, Crimson Guard, yeah, talked about that. Baidu King's picked that up. Mask of Madness onto BTY. What's CG going to be able to... He looks like he's going towards a Maelstrom, but as far as his net worth goes, it's not great. He's right down there with the supports. And he could be going down even further while the Flame God's turned on. He's going to be jumping towards the Undying, but he does have backup now. Moo comes in, gets the silence off. The Flame God, so the Void's not going to be doing a lot of damage, but that doesn't matter. Moo does pick up the kill, but the right clicks come out. Baidu King, is there anything to stop him from TP? And there is not. And Limp absolutely blows up that Ember Spirit to secure the kill for Moo. Limp goes back for the +3 Sonic Traps like he did last time now as well. Win. Z-Freak's there. The Focus Fire comes out onto the tower though. Orange, the cask bounces through. And the Death Ward. Moon Meander's just going to stand there and take it. Shackle cancels that off. Limp from the back.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Just
top
holding
tower has
the
fallen.
Witch Doctor there. Luring him into a false sense of security. And now the Tier 3 tower, 21 minutes in. The Shackle's going to come through, but the Mouse catches two to blink forward. Orange, what's he going to be able to do here? Limp getting pretty low, does still have the Aegis, which is going to be popped. The Eclipse. Moon needs to fly himself away home. Fractions open a couple of seconds. He's going to be able to get him off with the Crimson Guard. He should be able to, well, not survive through this, but live a little bit longer. Maybe buy time for his team, as there's going to be another decent Shackle onto the Sand King. And now Baidu on the hunt. Adam tries to run himself away. Do they have a Burrow Strike? Well, they do, but it's going to be more into the back lines. They find two. The Shackles once again. Z-Freak being ticked down. The pit comes out. CG, though, the Shackle. Z-Freak. Searing Chains. Don't care. Searing Chains just keeps you still. Z-Freak dead. Moon Meander needs to just buy time for Moo to get himself out. So complexity maybe not ready to go up onto the high ground yet, as Moon Meander will be killed off. CG picks that one up.
Can't believe what we're seeing! What just happened?
CG going towards this blink. He's got his Maelstrom now. Didn't opt for the Boots of Travel, just got Power Treads because it wasn't a great start for him. He's still fairly down in the net worth compared to the rest of the cores. BT-wise, obviously going to be looking for as much farm as he can get. Just going through the jungles, through the lanes, obviously with the Mask of Madness, the Bouncing Blades now as well. So it makes it that little bit harder for the Ember Spirit to find a farm. Oof. Regen picked up by Moo. Win was really thinking about turning around, trying to go onto Night Stalker, but just thought better of it. As it looks like Z-Freak wants a, well, changes his mind. Wanted a Blink Dagger, now going towards the BKB. It's Baidu King and Orange. Epicenter is back up in 60, could make a play happen here. Baidu King's going to show, the Boris Strike does come out now. Wind Ranger, was he going to go? The Repel's going to be the Sandstorm. Z-Freak, can he get himself away? Just goes for the TP in the trees. Maybe if he went with the Epicenter. But maybe it's good that the Wind Ranger was just going to back up. Cask, Moo. BTY. Nah, Hunter of the Night flies himself away. Moon Meander. Moo. So Meander. Fast. That's a haste. Oh, it's going to be found by Orange. I thought Limp was going to pick that up. So Moo rotates down now. They do have a vision ward of this. Moo just... Okay, Baidu, there's no mini-stun now on the Void as well, so he can just TP himself away. More Epicenter this time being channeled. Adam, the Boros Strike comes through as well, even using a Remnant, and it looks like they're going to secure this kill. Creeps. Okay, the Creeps finish that one off. It's going to be split between CG and Orange. But it's a kill. Kill's a kill's a kill. Roshan is down for at least a minute now as well. As Limp. BKB is available to use if he really needs to. Orange spotted out. The trap's going to be popped. Did he try and go on this? Well, Z-Freak throws out a power shot, but the repel's there onto Orange. Moo did get himself the Hand of Midas, going towards the BKB after the Solar Crest. Could see Win walking up. Nighttime, 2.5 minutes, but he does have the darkness if he wants to pop it. It just looks like Win's going to throw out a little bit of harassment to Moo. Moo's just going to carry on farming. Not really too bothered. Limp, 13k net worth, and that's only going to carry on accelerating unless Baidu can find some way to shut him down. Level 18, as far as the levels go, highest level in the game with the Luna. Luna, gonna go straight for the butterfly. Already got the Manta Style, 26 minutes in. This is a really good farm for the Luna, 14k. After the first couple of minutes of the game being killed off a couple of times. Sure, this is great comeback. Do they have the vision to get Orange though? He blinks himself away, the darkness is going to be popped, and then Limp blinks himself forward. Orange the trap. But looks like complexity aren't going to be able to secure that kill. Did they carry on pushing? It looks like they want to maybe try and get what they can. While Baidu King as well as Winner down here on the tier 2 tower bot.
Heads up.
Fast.
So Baidu King, this tier 2 tower, getting pretty low. Can he get it? The Night Stalker's just going to divert.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Everybody TPs. In fact, I'm pretty sure Luna's just going to walk herself away from this. Omni-Knight. The Heaven Salvage is big up against the TA. You effectively make her a trap machine. If you can get it off as she dives in on you. Roshan is back available now. And one good team fight from either side, and it should be Well, it will be a good objective to try and contest. Baidu King's going to see it.
Blessings.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Game
attack.
slowed down a little bit, but obviously both teams just playing it carefully. They don't want to be giving up too many kills, because if they do, like say Roshan, Baidu Kings have no tier 2s left, so it could be a tier 3 tower, could even be Rax if they're not careful. Taking a look at the buybacks, not on the Luna or the Witch Doctor.
Dire
Or
are
even the Omni Knight.
scanning.
Z-Freak, do they see this? Well, they take down the Undying. The Shackle is going to bounce through, but it's not going to latch to anyone. Baidu King really lucky in that narrow stairway that it just went a little bit of a diagonal. Limp though.
Radiant's
Just trying to
middle
split
tower
push.
is under attack.
Do what he can up here. The fortification's going to be popped as Limp starts to right click down these creeps. Mid
Dire's
lane. Did he
middle
try and
tower
stack up
is
for a
under
kill? There's
attack.
no one dying. He actually bought
Radiant's
out.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So yeah, the tier 3 tower on the bot lane is being pressured now. The creeps are going to be coming up for the die, so it's not going to be too bad. It's going to be about, what, a quarter of its health? Maybe a little bit more. But now they know where the Ember Spirit is. If they have vision on anybody coming forward, say for example, an Omni Knight or a Luna. Wind Ranger doesn't have the Blink Dagger though. Oh, this could be, if they find Moon Meander, this could be turnaround for the fights. He just cancels it. Started to channel that ult. He's gonna buy back. They don't want to be giving up this Roshan, and now Limp once again. He's just trying to do what he can. Bottom lane. Trying to buy space. Make Baidu Kings think twice about going in for the Roshan.
A tool to teach.
Omni Knight on orange. Nightstalker's carrying the gem now as well. He's going to go for a Heaven's Harbinger of his own. They see orange, I think. Are they going to go for this? The Hunter of the Night over this. They get the... Well, they don't get the vision. But he does have the gem. Meow bottom lane. CG. Slowed up by the traps.
Gold remains. Invisibility.
So Limp sees him. But Ember Spirit does have one remnant left to get away. If Limp was to try and dive him there. Oh, I think, do they catch him here? The Shackle Shot comes out, the silence, the Yule Scepter up in the air. But can he get himself away? The Borrow Strike comes in, Orange might try and trade his life, and Limp... Try it? No. Okay, just going to leave Z-Freak out. Yeah, he's just running himself away. The cask bounces Z-Freak. He's got a win run once again, but the Luna's Beam bouncing through. Can they get in range of a Purification? I think he just threw it out. Did he? No, it's not. It's just going to be Z-Freak on literally no health. Well, now literally no health. As the Lucent Beam does come down and take out the Wind Ranger. So needs that Nullifier now to stop the Ember Spirit from being able to Yule Scepter himself up in the air and then just dive himself away. Miranda. Just up onto the high ground. As Limp, yep, again carries on split pushing. It's making it really hard, but the Roshan, do they start this Baidu? Because once again, the creeps are going to be stepping up onto this tier 3 tower, doing a little bit more damage, chipping away at it.
Dire are scanning.
Dire know the Radiant up on the high ground. I think the Power Shot scouted out at least win as well.
Blessings.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Omni Knight's a
attack.
tanky little beast, isn't he? 3.1k health, 15 armor. Traps popped, right clicks, the silence, but the Yule Scepter once again. Limp can't find the kill. In fact, CG, does he have anything to dive away to? I don't think he does. The trap comes out to slow him down. Once again, the Searing Chains, Limp's refraction charges are up. But then they're going to come in. The Shackle actually latches. And they'll be able to find a kill onto the Ember Spirit. Will find a kill. And now,
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Dire are pushing down the Radiant's top tier 1 at least. But as the creeps come out, they are going to be cleared through by the Psionic traps. At some point, yeah, there's one. Should take them all down. And it's just a straight shot now for the creeps to push up. Meanwhile, Baidu. Just not showing. You know, they're keeping themselves hidden.
Dire's
Just so
bottom
Limp
tower
thinks
is under
he
attack.
can't really push up into this. Tier 3 tower now down to about a third of its health. As Z-Freak starting towards the BKB. Roshan is just going to be left alone for now. It's going to be the second one though, so it's going to be a cheese. I'm surprised the Omni Knight face checked that. If they were in there, that would have been a dead Omni Knight. There would have been nothing he could have done. So BTY, once again, Baidu move themselves into a rush, but that's a nice regen as well. Bottom lane, Orange, where's he TPing? He's TPing back to the fountain, so not to support his team around the Roshan pit just yet. Power Shot spots this one out. Are we going to have an engagement? As Mumiander is up onto the high ground.
Dire's bottom tower.
Roshan does go the way of BTY, but it's going to be a Dark Rift. Mumiander's dragging in at least a Wind Ranger up. They're going to try and fight this high ground while the rest of the team can't get back. Orange shackled up, but I don't think it latched to anybody. The TP's going to come back now. So yeah, they know where Limp is. They're trying to chase him down. The rest of his team aren't anywhere around that. In fact, that's pretty cheeky. BKB being popped. He's going to be able to TP himself away. But Underlord gets the Dark Rift up into the tier 3 and then instantly TPs himself away when it gets called out as a bad idea, I guess.
Never refuse gold given.
Wind Ranger, no TP for 20 seconds. Just needs to keep herself hidden. They're not going to be checking the trees, so Z-Freak is going to be fine. That's a tempting kill. Though with the two other heroes nearby, I don't think Z-Freak goes for it. The net worth starting slowly to go back in the favour of Baidu. Take a look at the full net worth. It is just slightly in favour now of Baidu. After that massive, well, it's 7,500, still a decent lead that, yeah. XP, about the same. Oh, okay. Hopefully the pause won't be too long. The illusions. Illusions? Does that word work? The lunar illusions. Just going to be pushing in this bot lane. They are about to wear off, so it's not going to get another creep wave out of this, but they did kill it off. Okay. Bottom lane, this could be a kill onto the Wind Ranger who's dodging the damage though. Is it going to be in time? Can't get the TP, the Maledict stacks up on top of him.
I don't believe what we're seeing! What just happened?
I've got to be fair. Nah, sorry, I'll mute everyone.
Double damage.
Dire are scanning.
Limp. It's got the Nullifier now. That's going to be great for trying to pick off the Ember Spirit. If you can get it before the Eels, maybe the blink onto Baidu can get the high ground. There's going to be the Nullifier, the Silencer as well. Even Mood coming in now as well. The right clicks. Do they have enough to time through this Omni Knight? Eventually they do kill him off. I think that was the burn coming through from the Orchid. Backlines. Oh, they see CG. Void was thrown, but
Radiant's
BTY
middle
throws
tower
out
is under attack.
the Shade with the
Radiant's
DD
middle
rune. They
tower
can't really
has
fight
fallen.
into that, not with the Bouncing Glaives. As much as he might like to, Omni-Knight down for the next minute or so. Does have the buyback if it is needed. Defined in the mid lane. They're going to be able to take down the Witch Doctor.
Feed me.
And Limp, yeah, okay, as long as they keep finding these pickoffs, they may be able to kind of slowly siege down this bot lane. It's already down to 454 health. So if they carry on getting these little chip damage with the creeps, these little chipping aways, that tier 3 tower eventually will go down. Orange, the blink forward, the nullify, the right click, the silence. Lucent Beam comes in though, the Eclipse is going to be popped. No, the silence comes through. And Limp pops the BKB. They may be able to turn this one around. Limpy's not even going to try and fight. It looks like Adam is going to be popping the ultimate. The tombstone goes down as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
BTY did back himself up to the high ground. Just didn't want to fight that. Had the Aegis. Didn't want to pop the BKB for the silence because he had the Aegis, so it wasn't that big a deal.
Regeneration.
And even if they do lose one lane of racks, BTY with the bouncing glaives just easily going to be able to clear through super creeps. compLexity starting to pin back Baidu.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
As, yeah, Moon Meander just trying to get the split push out, trying to create space where they can, really try and push and pull Baidu all over the place. Obviously, if you get caught out, the thing is there's going to be no one there to support them during that fight, so it will just be a pick off on anybody caught out trying to split push here. Who's got the Helm of the Dawn? Oh, it's Underlord. Okay. Move with the gem. I'm going to go to a nullifier of his own. "39 minutes in. I'm not sure. BCY probably can take a fight. You know, they've got all the ultimates up. Aegis just got reclaimed. You know, I'm surprised they didn't try and make a play happen with that. Trap pops. Nobody there to... Yeah, BCY is just going to go... Baidu is just going to go around as 5.
Dire are scanning.
Play... Protect BTY Dota. Scan on the high ground. They do see Moon Meander, who's not going to be able to get the pit off just yet. Did he have the silence though? Eclipse being popped, Moon Meander with the Dark Rift, but I don't think it's going to be in time. Do they have enough even with... See, this is why I muted them.
A mysterious force.
Anyway, the Dark Rift. Oh, it is level 3. Yeah, so it's a 4th second. It wasn't too bad with the Crimson Guard as well. Easily survives through that.
Every coin helps.
Roshan, it's going to be 2 minutes before we know it's at least its final timer. As Adam comes across win, are they going to be able to do anything with this? The knowledge has been popped. Adam pops the flesh golem now as well. Limp takes down BTY. This is going to be a big. He does have the buyback, but Witch Doctor does not. So if he can force out a buyback from BTY, compLexity will be able to take even more map control. Yeah, so just going to push out this bot lane, it looks like, with a double siege creep. You're just going to wait for it. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, the power shot comes through to try and clean up these mid lane creeps. What can we do here? Oh, the silence comes out. Shiva's God has been popped. To slow down, meanwhile, top lane. Orange needs to force staff himself away out of that pit of malice. And now with the creeps going to be coming up, backdoor protection is gone on this tier 3 tower. It is going to fall. Luna's not bought back.
Dire's bottom shrine is under
As
attack.
Moo now has a second nullifier in the team.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen. Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Sustains. Good
The hidden
remains.
ones have blessed me.
So Z-Freak didn't actually go for an Aghanim Scepter this game. There's this little melee creep. He's doing it. The lad is
Dire's
doing it.
top shrine is under attack.
Give him about a month, maybe the rest of the day. Ah, he just gives up. What a quitter. So once again, buybacks, Luna, Ember Spirit, Sand King, but everybody apart from the Wind Ranger just needs about, well, even just an assist, a couple of creeps, he's going to be able to get that buyback up. There's Roshan now, a minute and a half before he's back up. Baidu stacking up now towards the Roshan pit. I'm going to throw the Shiva's Guard out just to see if there's anyone's inside the Roshan, but Roshan, like I said, not up now for the next minute and 22 seconds. Wind Ranger just doing the push thing on the bot lane. Is there any vision here for the Radiant? I think it was that just killed off? As the Ember Spirit once again does need to TP back, stop this pushing by the creeps. Item wise, Cheese, CG still has that. Aquila, Shiva's Guard, Power Treads. Luna. Butterfly, that's actually a Satanic now as well, that's going to be great. Well, not if she gets nullified. But you know, if you can get that off during the fight, it's going to be great to help her survive. Especially when Limp is hitting that. Nearly 400 damage. In fact, with the crits from the Bloodthorn, over 400 damage a pop. With a DD.
Regeneration.
Mid lane though, they are smoked up, trying to take down these traps. So you can see the traps disappearing, they know there's something up, they know that someone's under smoke. As far as TPs go, Luna doesn't have hers. Oh, it's just in a backpack. So Limp may be looking for the TPs back, but he's just going to step up on this lane of racks and just look how fast with the DD, how fast this is going to melt. When Ranger is going to be TPing back, he looks like Moon may try and come in from the backstab. As he look to try and trade out racks, the Pit of Malice is there, but it's going to be at least the melee racks going the way of Limp. Even Mook just trying to creep skip. Stop this, you know, maybe get the backdoor protection. Well, tier 3 tower's gone down now, so that's really not going to matter. But these creeps, traps been popped, they'll be cleaned up and they just kind of fizzle out. As the TA trap does take them down, it's now only the siege creeps left. And now the range racks. Doesn't have any regen. Once the sea creep goes down, it's going to be 10 seconds now. The remnant being thrown in. Just to make sure they save this range racks. But it does create space now to roam into for complexity to roam into the Roche.
Radiant are scanning.
And with the minus armor going to come through the power shot. I think it does actually spot out the Sand King there. But Orange not going to be able to get there in time. The reveal going to come through the dusty. Shackle's not going to last 20. It does get the burst right down to the low ground. Orange though. Where are they going to go from this? Meanwhile, back in the Roshan pit, there is going to be the fight going on, and it's going to be Moomian to pop the BKB. They've already thrown out the Eclipse. Are they going to be able to find this kill onto Moomian? He's going to be able to get himself away. Just gets himself back to the fountain. So nobody dies just yet. Yeah, Moo picked up the Aegis back inside the Roshan pit. Orange though, the right clicks. They take down the Sand King. He does have the buyback if he wants to try and come back into this Mew onto the Omni Knight. The right clicks. It's going to be Moo with the double kill. And now the Guardian's Angel has been popped. They need to try and pull this one away. Moomian is already going to get the kill onto Baby King. And everybody's trying to buy it back. Limp does fall down to the Ember Spirit. Lucent Beam. Cheese is eaten by CG. Aegis about to be popped. BTY on the backlines looking for Z-Freak. But it looks like they are going to be able to find the kill. Does have the buyback on the Ember Spirit if he wants to go for it. Trap being popped. Now the Pit of Mars comes through as well. Are they just going to be able to pick off these 3 heroes? Buyback, Ember Spirit did buy back, but BTY is getting pretty low though. Epicenter Moo, he's already used the edges, he gets caught out once again. This is going to be big for the side of Baidu. Are they going to be able to lock down Moonmeander long enough to be able to secure this kill? It looks like they are.
Your time has come.
And they even get the Tombstone for the Troubles as well. But 4 buybacks for 1 on the side of Baidu. Only the Luna has it left. They may try and force out a couple buybacks from pressure in this mid lane. They get one on the Undying, but it looks like Limp wants to carry on split pushing up onto this top lane. Maybe get a second lane of racks, at least another tier 3 tower. BTY. Let's have the BKB, the Satanic up now as well. So they are going to get a mid lane of racks. Moonmeander did buy back for this. If he gets caught out, he's going to be able to, well, he's just going to be dead. It looks like he might go down for Sankings, but up in the air with the Yule Scepter though. It looks like Limp did come back to right click. I think he'll be able to take down the Sankings. Sankings will be dead. Dead now for 90 seconds. And now they find 2. They find the Witch Doctor. Baidu King's trying to juke himself around the Tombstone, but it's not going to be enough. They find 3. They may even be able to find BTY. They do. CG going to be able to get the Northern Notifier. Cancels his TP.
It's quenched.
And Luna buys back, but with the Dark Rift now, 3 heroes stepping up. They're going to go for the tier 4 towers. BTY caught out in the Pit of Malice. Force staffed away from this. Pops the Eclipse, but it's going to be the creeps that take this one up. And now Moo. Limp going to be coming down the mid lane. 5,000 health on the Night Stalker. And the tier 4 towers, one of them's already down. It looks like Moo's just going to join them on this tier 4s. And no hero's going to be coming back up for at least 30 seconds. You're right, Moo, this is plain to win.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
Yep, the mute, the silence, the death of BTY.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
So, that is going to be my final game of the night, final game of the TI qualifiers. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been Robnroll Gaming. If you want to follow me on Twitch and or Twitter, it's at Robnroll Gaming. It is in the Twitch channel's title. If you just copy and paste that into Twitch and Twitter, you can look for me there. Mikey is going to be taking over from me. It's going to be in the next few minutes. And yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the NA qualifiers as they come up. The rest of the Dota 2 TI qualifiers. And I hope you stick around, watch the rest of the NA. Just don't sleep, watch NA into Southeast Asia, into Europe, into NA, into, you know, it carries on going like that. You don't need sleep, sleeps for the week. But for now, for anyone wondering as well, I am from the UK, like think Jon Snow in the north. That's why I have that funny accent that people can't place. But yeah, we're going to take a break, we'll be back, and when we come back, Mikey will be taking over. So, goodbye, and I'll see you next time on casting.